outer trappings of our relationships. I really.
Not only the arts of swordsmanship and eye of measure, but also the strength of arm and chivalry of heart makes one a true warrior. Order of the chivalry stands the primary of these attributes. Is there a member of the order of chivalry to speak for the candidate?
That honor would fall to me, your majesties, your highnesses, those assembled here. I speak for the order of chivalry, Jon Fitz, coming from the kingdom of Atlantia prior to this fair kingdom, grew mightily, very quickly, within the populace as a force on the field, but moreover as a man who knew how to make joy among us. I have walked among you while I have been here. I have been approached many times by many of you who have conveyed to me what he means to you, what he has done for you, how he has helped you grow. That, by your majesties, is the mark of not only a leader, but of a knight.
But whilst force of arms may defend a realm, it does not make it flourish. Without the arts and sciences, the land is bare and barren. The order of the laurel is the order of the arts and sciences. But to appreciate what they fight for, a member of chivalry must not also have knowledge of the arts and sciences. Is there a member of the order of the laurel to speak for the candidate?
I have that honor. Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, assembled populace of the Kingdom of Drachenwald. I am Viscountess Marion Leoncina da Sousa, Premier of the Order of the Laurel of the Kingdom of Glenaban and newly made Pelican. It is my great honor to speak today of the artistry, of the beauty that is the work of Jon Fitz hands. For before I knew him as well as I do, I would have said to you that he is not a maker in the way that the laureate perceives it as such. For the laureate is responsible for creating those things that lift up our dream out of our garages and our backyards and into the Middle Ages. But I would say unto you, as a laurel peer, that it is not just the trappings of those things that inspire the dream. It is joy at the making, hope in the constant doing, love for the product of one's time, energy, and devotion. And that, Jon, your product is before you. These people, they have grown to love you And without that love, we have nothing. We, collectively, are here because we dream. And you, my friend, future sir, you create, build, craft, and give that dream to others. You, my friend, are my peer.
No matter the greatness of a warrior or the artisan, without service they remain isolated, shared not within the realm. The order of the pelican is the order of service, but a member of the chivalry must also serve the crown and the realm. Is there a member of the order of the pelican to speak for the candidate?
This face brings smiles. The words he speaks lifts our hearts. On the battlefield, when some things are not going well, he is the one who will not only make things go better with a shrewd, tactical, or uplifting word, he will do it in a way that we feel good about ourselves. He will lift our hearts as he lifts our sword arms. There is no greater service than to make us smile. There is no greater power than joy. You are a joy machine. Gaudium, vincit, omnia. This man has always been my peer.
By all manner of arms and combat the kingdom is defended and championed, while the order of defense is the order of steel, swordsmanship, and art of arms. A member of the chivalry is also a keen student and teacher of these arts. Is there a member of the order of defense to speak for the candidate?
Your Majesties, that honor falls to me. I'm Jarl Eireker, one of the 3 premier masters of defense of this kingdom, and I have the privilege to speak for this candidate. I would say that I've known this man for many years, it's close to 2 now. But such a man, it does not take longer than that to know where his heart is at. It doesn't take more than an event to know that his heart is in the right place. He's sitting here crying, smiling, laughing at his own elevation. Isn't that sign of good measure between joy and seriousness? Isn't that a measure of how to defend the kingdom? Sometimes to draw the sword and charge into battle. Sometimes not to draw the sword because there are other fights that needs to be done. This man knows both. Your Majesty, he is my
A warrior may be mighty, but without courtesy and honor, they are no peer. The Order of the Rose speaks for courtesy and honor. Is there a member of the Order of the Rose to speak for the candidate?
There is, Your Majesty. I, Countess Elessar Baarlo, bring words from Duchess Signy. Your Majesty, I am Signy, Hera of Atlantia, Duchess and Knight of the Society. With your permission, I would speak for the Roses, for this candidate. First, full disclosure, I love Jon. I am not objective about this man. He and his beautiful lady, Mistress Elessar, captured my heart from the moment they arrived in our kingdom. I've already shown Elessar how I feel about her. Big smile. So now it's Jon's turn. Jon and I shared the field together as knight aspirants. Even as a brand new fighter, he showed the drive, dedication, and determination that are the hallmark of a knight and a peer. He excelled at leadership and drew on his mundane military experience to build camaraderie and sharpen Atlantean unit tactics in every melee event. He worked tirelessly to improve his skill, and I loved our fights together. As one of our dukes loved to say, you can't sharpen a knife on butter. So he honed his skills against formidable opponents at every opportunity, which brings us all here today. I mean, Jon's awesome, that's no secret. But I'm here to speak as a rose for him today, and so I'll speak of his courtesy rather than how great he is as a fighter bro. It's hard to keep this short, folks, but I'll try. Look at this man's smile. I see it. Feel his good humor. Watch him kiss his child, laugh with his friends, teach others, and learn humbly. And jump into hell whenever help is needed. See how he looks at his wife with love and admiration. Listen to how he encourages and welcomes others. See how his light brightens everyone and everything around him. We miss him here so much, Your Majesties. Not only is he the soul of courtesy, he is the soul of the SCA that I love and hope to perpetuate. He is more than my peer, Your Majesties, and I thank you for elevating him into the chivalry today. Yours in service, dear cousins, Signy.
Drachenwald has many peers, but many more who are not peers, and their voice is mighty. To be ignored at the peril of all. Is there a message from the people of the realm in regard to this candidate?
Yes, there is. I am Lord Jedvard Leonbringa, and I do have a message from all of us. First of all, I would like everyone who had a helmet during his vigil to raise your hand so he can see all the fighters that he had tried to slay or did. Jon, do you need any help? Those were the first words that you said to me when Sir Edric yelled for you to come and help me put up my tent. Your smile and happiness spread like wildfire, and even if putting up our tents was fun, you made it so much more enjoyable. Do you need any help? On the battlefield, if his allies are being charged, you can be sure to see Jon rushing faster than anyone else to protect his fellow comrades. In the list, I have seen him fight with such honor that in a crown tournament, Jon said to his opponent that his killing blow was flat. When they had their rematch, he lost the tournament and the crown, but won everyone's respect. Do you need any help? Putting up decorations for court, helping out in the kitchen, cleaning the dishes, carrying chairs from there to there, and then back to the first place, because it was correct from the start. All this and always with a huge smile. Do you need any help? As I haven't seen him with a sewing needle in his hand myself, I do know that he has created other things. One of these things is laughter. This man once rode into court on a unicorn, ensuring that everyone got cramp from laughter. Do you need any help? I believe that those words are the most suitable words for you, and I hope that everyone that hears these words come from you really takes them to heart and starts using them themselves. So, John, do you need any help? For you are my peer.
Do you, Sir Elessar and Sir Leith, and the rest, the other members of your order, affirm their worthiness for this high honor, accepting them as your peer in chivalry, honor, and valor upon the fields?
Then it's our judgment that the candidate fulfills all of the requirements for the order of chivalry.
Jon Fitz, well pleased with your prowess on the field and your gentle conduct at all times. Responsive to the wish of your peers, we are minded to create you a member of the Order of the Chivalry. Will you accept from us this honor?
Who has the chain? Can I see how heavy it is? I've heard.
Trust us, John.
Famous last words. Embroider it.
Your Majesties, after good counsel and good heartfelt thoughts, I believe I have been prepared to bear this burden.
So, John, do you wish to be created a knight and swear fealty to us, or do you rather become a master of arms?
I would be a knight and swear my fealty to you to help protect this kingdom that I love so much.
Make known our royal will.
Drake and Beatrix, King and Queen of Drachenwald, are led to address this message to you, Jon Fitz, by their high reputation which you attach to your name in the field of combat. A valiant and noble spirit that aspired to be the belt and arms must aim not to the goal of attaining knighthood, but to a breadth of learning, dedication to practice, courtesy and on and off the field, and honor in every endeavor. You, being a most illustrious lord, have demonstrated through all these attributes and more. Through kindness, ferocity, gentility, love, you have attained the highest esteem as a peer of our realm. Thus do we, in all truth, no finer example of prowess, constancy, and devotion, or more gallant representative of the highest virtues in our kingdom today. Thus, we are moved to recognize you as a companion of the Order of Chivalry and allow unto you These arms by letters patent. Gules, a double-bitted axe oar, and in chief, 3 dice oar spotted sable. To this, we get our hands and seal at our 30th anniversary on the 15th of June, 16th day of June, Anno Societatis 58, being 2023 Gregorian. Krake, Rex, Beatrix, Regina. To show this scroll.
Mistress Marian Lina China de Susha has made the scroll in 2 parts.
But we do
Because-
know, yes,
Yes.
we don't want to do this, because this is it. You are lovely.
And awesome.
You are cool. So there's actually second scroll that we really need to see.
Yes.
So Honorable Lord Kelder, would you please bring out another scroll?
So this scroll, this is a scroll. It's also a sword made by the Honorable Lord Keldor with the inscription, of course, with the scroll text here on the hilt. And there's also an inscription on the blade. Yeah. But it's over here. It's over here. And I do believe we actually have the text for it.
Hoc gladio AKB Jones Fit. By this sword, at Drachenwald's 30th celebration, Jon was knighted by Krake.
Wow. So Jon, remain forever worthy of this sword. And bear in mind that the sword has 2 edges, justice and mercy.
Let the candidate be vested with his spurs.
Be mindful that a knight guides not only by his words, by also the example he sets for others. Continue to live by the code of chivalry, protect the weak and defenseless, respect and defend the honor of all, and teach those values to others that make seek a true standard of knighthood.
So, Ivan says, don't sit down, Jon. That's very or do it once. So with what sword do you wish to be knighted?
I happen to have an amazing sword right here, Your Majesty.
So with this sword, I dub you once. I dub thee twice. I dub thee knight. Yes. So Jon, please. Let this be the last blow take unanswered. Is there a belt for the candidate?
There is, Your Majesty. This is the belt of a knight. It is white to remind us of the purity of thought and action. It also reminds us of our duty and obligation to protect the weak, to stand up for righteousness and truth. Never stain it, for if you do, you stain the purpose of this order. It also represents your lineage that you shall take along with you. Your Majesty.
Will you hold Krake and Beatrix, your rightful sovereigns, right until the end of their lawful reign, and support their royal might and justice?
I will, right till the end.
Do you wish to give the crown such counsel which is to the benefit of them and their realm, and support them in upholding the laws and fulfilling their coronation oath?
Will.
And will you keep secret such matters as the crown wants to keep in confidence, and not divulge such secrets as could harm the realm?
I will, hopefully as good as others did.
We in our turn promise to protect you and your households with all the privilege and oath to protect you with the law of the realm. So say I, Krake Rex.
And so say I, Beatrix Regina.
Is there a chain for the candidate?
There is. It's a simple chain, and this is normally the point where we would explain a long lineage of such a chain. However, it's quite short because it's mine and comes from my hands, and I would be very, very happy.
So take this chain from us to remember the oath you have given to that. No, you're strong.
Watch your spurs.
So, congratulations, Sir Jon. Come here.
Now everybody be happy!
Please greet your peers. For the newest member of the chivalry, Sir Jon Fitz. Vivant!
Vivat!
Vivant!
Vivat!
Vivant!
Vivat!